on court right now. On the left, in the red shirt, it's wearing Bear Hills on his back, is Wade Johnstone. Wade, originally from Australia, is now the head teaching pro at the Bear Hills Squash Club in Baltimore, Maryland. A year and a half ago, he won our Baltimore Open. Took a little bit of a sabbatical away from the tour, and then mid-season this year, again, joined us. Built like a linebacker, a rugby player. Wade is about 6'3", very solid player. Moves well, though, on the court, very well. One of the cleanest and most fluid players we've seen. And I'm sure a lot of fans in the Baltimore, Maryland area will be tuning in, looking forward to some great action. Wade's opponent tonight, 13 times Greek national champion Fabian Kalaitzis, the most successful player in the history of Greece. He bases himself out of Crete. He's come to the United States to play some tournaments on the Pro Squash Tour. And we're thrilled to have him. Fabian had a very difficult quarterfinal match this afternoon, barely getting by Italian national team member Michelangelo Bertocchi. Game went the full 5 games, and it was 11-9 in game 5 before Fabian finally edged out Michelangelo. Local tournament action this week on the Pro Squash Tour has been supported by tour partner Black Knight, the law offices of Joseph Rosen, Halsa Mats, see them at halsamat.com, Live Technology, which is hosting the tournament, Cool Cap, Bottini Fuel, DCI Drug Consulting, Keel Heating and Air Conditioning, United Check Cashing. And players in the Pro Squash Tour compete for points and prize money with the hope of being invited as one of the top 8 to the Pro Squash Tour World Championship Tournament, being hosted this year as it was last year at the Detroit Athletic Club in Detroit, Michigan. Wade Johnstone has already earned his spot in the Final 8, looking to improve his seeding for the tournament. We're broadcasting to you live from the corporate headquarters of Live Technology in the 2013 PST Bottini Fuel World Open. We're going to have a brief announcement from a couple of our tournament sponsors. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Obtaining citizenship should be easy, but it's not. Issues such as time out of the country, past DUI convictions, and other minor criminal convictions can cause serious problems. These problems lengthen the process and can increase the complexity. On the other hand, I have had clients who have obtained citizenship through a parent and didn't know it. My name is Joe Rosen. My immigration law offices have helped many people like you successfully get through the citizenship application process. Our focus is immigration, and as a former FBI agent and a lawyer, I know how government agencies operate. My knowledge and experience will make dealing with the Department of Homeland Security easier for you and could be the difference between getting citizenship or not. Call me at 678-461-6046 to make an appointment for a consultation.
So we definitely made a commitment to the city and to ourselves for at least 10, 15 years.
We have views all the way from downtown out to Lake Erie.
Being a young professional downtown, this is like the place to be. The energy downtown is amazing.
Playhouse Square, the restaurants are our favorite part.
It's a city that's really coming back and becoming the city to be in.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Fabian Kalaitzis, the Greek champion 13 times, just entering the court. Once again, his opponent, Wade Johnstone of Australia, the head pro at Bear Hill Squash Club in Baltimore, Maryland, facing off against 13-time Greek champion Fabian Kalaitzis of Greece. Players are on the court. Nathan Tico will be the voice calling the match tonight. Nathan from Allentown, Pennsylvania. One of PST's finest. The challenge officials are courtside. Players are on the court, ready to go. As soon as the referee gives the word, we'll begin. Fabian has won the spin of the racket. Will serve. The match is the best of 5 games. If you're new to squash, squash is played to the best 3 out of 5. Each game is played to 11. Must win by 2 clear points. And the opening point goes to Wade Johnstone from Australia. Unforced error by Fabian gives Wayne the second point of the match. Wayne actually had an easier route to the semifinals and quarterfinal action tonight. He dropped the first game to 4-time El Salvadoran national champion Ricky Weisskopf. However, he won the next 3 games to win in 4. Very cleanly played match. Fabian, however, had a much more difficult route. He took on an Italian national team member, Michelangelo Bertocchi. Ball got lost in the rafters for a moment. The fellow's having a good laugh about it with the crowd. Michelangelo Bertocchi took Fabian deep 5 games, and Fabian just survived 11-9 in game 5. You can hear Fabian's frustration at that tin. So after a tough match this afternoon, we'll see how Fabian's legs look. If he can double down and have another good, strong performance against Wade. Wade, for being such a big man, moves very well on the court. Very clean player. In fact, when Pro Squash Tour eliminated the traditional let from its matches, Wade was one of the biggest proponents. He likes the more free-flowing game. And missing all those stoppages. You'll notice both players are moving forward and back. Fabian appears to be moving pretty well. If you're new to the game of squash, you'll notice the players are looking to find the center area. We call it the T. The mid-court line intersects with the service boxes. The goal is to put your opponent in the corners, moving him backwards and forwards. If you can dominate the T during the course of a match, more than likely you're going to be winning the match. Squash is truly a global sport, played by an estimated 20 million people in 185 different countries. Sporting Goods Manufacturers Association did a study. It showed that over 1 million people now participate in squash in the United States. Without doubt, the junior ranks are where so much of that growth is happening. New York Times did an article a few years ago saying that it was a great hook to get into colleges. And that may have been one of the reasons so many people are playing squash. I hope another is that it's simply a great sport to play. Constant motion, twisting, turning, lunging. Great battle, one-on-one. Amateur players will burn about 1,000 calories during a match. Fabian appealing to the referee for the point. Referee agreeing, giving the point to Fabian. Now 3-5, hand out serving. As I was saying, amateur players will, in an hour-long match, burn just about 1,000 calories on court. The pros, a little bit more intense. They'll burn nearly 1,500 calories, and their heart rates. Another loose ball, resulting in a point to Fabian. Pros will burn about 1,500 calories in an hour-long match. The global squash community has been supporting the bid to get into the Olympics. World Squash Federation has been doing a lot of the lion's share of that effort to get the game in. If you're active on Twitter, you sign #VoteForSquash. That's joining the campaign. You could also go to worldsquash.org or squash2020.com for more information on how to back the bid. After a little bit of razzle-dazzle, Wade caught Fabian wrong-footed. Fabian having a laugh. He said that was fun, but so stupid. A little between the legs shot. Fabian really is a fun guy on and off the court. Really great to have a part of the Pro Squash Tour. Loose shot. Wade puts it away. 9-5 takes opening up a lead here in Game 1. The semifinals of the Bottini Fuel PST World Open. Once again, a little too quick, a little too deep, a little too wide. Wade now has game ball on his racket. That cross court caught Wade by surprise. 6-10. Another cross court from Wade catches Fabian by surprise. Wade takes game 1, 11-6. We'll be back in just a moment after a word from the law offices of Joseph Rosen.
Obtaining citizenship should be easy, but it's not. Issues such as time out of the country, past DUI convictions, and other minor criminal convictions can cause serious problems. These problems lengthen the process and can increase the complexity. On the other hand, I have had clients who have obtained citizenship through a parent and didn't know it. My name is Joe Rosen. My immigration law offices have helped many people like you successfully get through the citizenship application process. Our focus is immigration, and as a former FBI agent and a lawyer, I know how government agencies operate. My knowledge and experience will make dealing with the Department of Homeland Security easier for you and could be the difference between getting citizenship or not. Call me at 678-461-6046 to make an appointment for a consultation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the players are back. Wade Johnstone just served. After winning game 1 11-6, they win 0-0. And Wade takes the first point in game 2. Two love to Wade, and you may have heard Fabian talking to himself a little bit on court. A little frustrated by some early mistakes. Still looking to find his rhythm here in the semifinals. That ball just clipping the tin. Fabian's hard work pays off, and he gets his first match of the game, 1-4. First point of the game, forgive me. That ball pops out a little bit in the center. Fabian asks for the point. The referee gives it to him. Once again, Nathan Tico from Allentown, Pennsylvania is officiating the match. Ball left at the center. Wade puts away nicely. 5-2 to Wade. Wade took game 1 of the match, 11-6. Nice hands from Fabian. Once again, for those of you watching on ProSquashTV.com, we're broadcasting to you live from the corporate headquarters of Live Technology in Tuxedo Park, New York. Crowd applauding both the effort of both players in that point. 4-5 now. The president of the company, Wayne Rouvers, is a big fan of squash, originally from South Africa. Loves the game so much, he built a court in the company's offices. And now it's become quite popular with a lot of the staff here to get on court during and after work, even for some of them beforehand. Phil Wilkins is the head pro here at Live Technology. Originally from Wales, he is a U.S. squash level 3 certified coach. It's the highest ranking possible. As that ball clips the tin, Fabian says thank you to Wade. Phil is, as I said, one of only a dozen people in the United States to have the U.S. squash level 3 coaching certification. In essence, it's a PhD in squash, and he's built up a nice community up here in upstate, in the Hudson Valley of New York. That ball went into the rafters again, off the racket of Fabian. Wade is happy to take that point and the lead back at 7-6. An unforced error there from Wade, hitting the tin. Fabian says, use it. Wade took it early, but Fabian took it right back. Nice shot by Fabian, putting it into the rally. Where he thought a cross court would fool Fabian, but he had it right in his racket. 9-7. That ball skips out. Wade appeals for the point, and Nate gives it to him. Great effort by both players on that extended rally, covering all corners of the court. Lobs, drops. Fabian having a little fun with the referee, maybe looking for a little bit of air. Fabian pointing to us back here in the booth, asking if we saw it as good. Looks like it clipped the tin, though. Nice ball. Well, that one was good, Fabian. Loose shot, puts it away. Fabian gets the game ball he thought he had a couple points ago. 10-9. And that ball on the tin gives Fabian the game. 11-9. We're tied up at 1 game apiece. We'll be back in just a moment.
This is Combine Training. Let's go.
Gentlemen, the players are back on court. Fabian Kalaitzis to serve after winning game 2, 11-9. First game of the match went to Wade Johnstone, 11-6. Fabian finds some good rhythm. Opens up game 3 with the first point. It's too much. And the crowd gives an enthusiastic applause. Great effort from both players. Both moving in the right, playing in the right spirit of the game, moving around each other very well, clearing very well. Really a pleasure to watch this. That shot just a little a little bit beyond the reach of Fabian. Wade gets 2-1 lead here in game 3. All right, one just clipped the tin. We're level at 2. A lot of cross-court running right there. Wade making effective use of the cross-court lob. A little bit of a lob drop game there. Fabian using the French language to... Fabian's trying to get himself going on. That ball just deep, just wide enough. Too much for Wade to take. Fabian serving at 4-6. That hold sent Fabian the wrong way. 7-4 to Wade. Wade's been on a little bit of a run here. More from some unforced errors from Fabian than anything that Wade's doing. That ball just out of court. Wade's extended a lead to 9-4 here in game 3. That ball rolled out just about, at least. 10-4. Game ball to Wade Johnstone. And that cross court closes out the game. 11-4. Wade now leads 2 games to 1 in the semifinals of the Bottini Fuel PST World Open. We'll be back in just a moment.
So we definitely made a commitment to the city and to ourselves for at least 10, 15 years.
We have views all the way from downtown out to Lake Erie.
Being a young professional downtown, this is like the place to be. The energy downtown is amazing.
Playhouse Square, the restaurants are our favorite part.
It's a city that's really coming back and becoming the city to be in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back courtside, broadcasting to you live on ProSquashTV.com. Semifinals of the 2013 Bottini Fuel World Open. Wade Johnstone leads this match 2-1. Players are competing for points and prize money, looking forward to the chance to be invited as one of the top 8 to the Pro Squash Tour World Championship Tournament, being hosted by the Detroit Athletic Club at Detroit, Michigan, one of the nation's finest sports clubs. We want to thank Bottini Fuel, title sponsor of this World Open tournament, as well as Live Technology, where we're broadcasting from. Wade Johnstone will open up game 4 with a serve. He won game 1, 11-6. Fabian Kalaitzis, Greek champion, took game 2, 11-9. Game 3 went to Wade, 11-4. Now at the beginning of game number 4. That ball just out of court. 1 love, Wade. Fabian encouraging himself on, trying to find his rhythm again. Oh, there it is. Leaping cross court. Ball that rolls out of the net. Great shot by Fabian. That ball took a funny hop off the front wall. Came right back to the center. Right back to Wade. He conceded the point. That ball just died at the back. 3-2. Oh, nice hold from Fabian. Caught Wade wrong-footed. Put away the straight drop. Just beyond the reach of Fabian. 5-3 to Wade Johnstone. Wade saw that early, took it early, and put it away. 6-3 for Wade. Fabian may be feeling the effects of this afternoon's difficult match against Michelangelo. As Wade is extending a lead here in game 4. I put that one away nicely. 4-9. Oh, that may be just a lack of concentration or frustration as this ball was served out. And there it is. Game and match to Wade. Go on court here for a quick interview with the boys. Played well. Good job. Fabian, you started very strong. And then it looked in game 3 like the effects of this afternoon's tough match with Michelangelo took their toll.
Yeah. Just wait 1 second. Yeah, it's kind of tough for an old-timer to play like 2 matches in a row. Slowly at that pace. But like I said before, I'm just happy to get back, and slowly I try to get back to my old, hopefully, my old, kind of the way I used to play. But credit to him, took the second, he pushed in the third, and got me dead there. So good luck for him for the next one.
Well, you're very gracious, and congratulations on a great tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, Greek champion, Fabian Kalaitzis. Congratulations. You step forward a little bit here. Wade, Fabian gave you all you could handle early on, but game 3 and 4, really, you looked pretty comfortable.
Yeah, no, I felt really good this afternoon. I knew after his hard match earlier that he was going to be a little bit tired, so I just tried to keep the intensity up, and I felt I did that really well in the first 2 games, and it paid its price on his body, and he sort of dropped off at the end.
Very cleanly played match, both players moving around each other. Semi-finals here of the tournament, but playing in the right spirit of the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fantastic player, and hasn't had a lot of matches lately, I don't think, which was great for me. He's got such great hands and such a smooth mover. I was very happy to take a win out of that.
3 years ago, when we took the traditional let out of the game, you were one of the early proponents saying that you like the free-flowing movement. Tell us what it's like on court for you as you play with this different style of rules.
I think it's just much cleaner. As I've always said, I think it brings back to much more to the fitness of the game and the strategy, rather than sort of playing the player, and if you hit a loose shot, creating interference to get a break. I mean, I worked Fabian hard, and if old rules, he would have been able to get a few more breathers, which wouldn't have been good for me.
I think we have a lot of people in Maryland tuning in today online. You're the head pro at the Bear Hills Club at Baltimore. How are you enjoying your work there?
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's great. They got tennis and squash and great facility. It's a great place to work. I'm really enjoying it, and hoping to stay there for a long time.
Congratulations on a great win. We'll see you in the finals tomorrow afternoon.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Australia's Wade Johnstone. For folks watching at home live on ProSquashTV.com, thank you for tuning in. We're broadcasting to you live from the headquarters of Live Technology in Tuxedo Park, New York, just about 45 minutes northwest of Manhattan. In Pro Squash Tour action, our players serve as challenge officials. So in our first match, the second semifinalists, we're sitting courtside as challenge officials. They're going to have about a 10-minute window to warm up, stretch out, and get ready. We'll be back in 10 minutes with our second semifinal match, Mohammed El Sherbini of Egypt taking on Italian #1, Stefano Galifi. Thank you.